Hey guys, so we're at Coronation Beach and we're just north of Perth.
We're staying here for the night and we just made our way up the Midwest coast and we're heading up through Kalbarri and Shark Bay, so it should be a good video.
Guys, so we're making our way to Hutt Lagoon to check out the pink lake there.
Yeah, so it's about an hour from Coronation Beach up to Hutt Lagoon, and yeah, hopefully it's nice and pink, but we've had a bit of rain the last few days, so hopefully
yeah, should be good.
Should be good. And now after that we're going to head up to Kalbarri and we're going to check out Nature's Window and the Skywalk. We have done it before, but it's pretty spectacular, so we're going to do it again.
Alrighty guys, so we've made it to Kalbarri and this is Skylar. She's going to be in a few of our videos. She's spending 2 weeks with us in WA. So we're just going to go check out the Nature's Window, which is only a short walk. I think it's about
K return. Yeah,
a K return. So we're going to go do that and then we're going to go look at the Skywalk. So yeah, it should be good. So we finished up in Kalbarri yesterday and we just stayed at a gravel pit on the highway.
Yeah, this morning we've made our way up to Shark Bay and we just stopped on the main road up to Shark Bay, dropped off the caravan and we're going to be doing the track out to Steep Point. So we've let down the tyres and yeah, it's going to be a couple of hour drive out there, but should be worth it. Alright guys, so we're dropping the tyres down to 18 PSI for the track out to Steep Point. Alright, so we've been on the track for an hour and a half now. Most of it's pretty good until you pretty much get to the entry station. There's a few corrugations, but now we've got another kind of 30 Ks to the end. And yeah, it says here you've got to drop your tyres even more, but ours are already at 18, so we should be sweet.
Alright guys, so we made it to the most western point in Australia. It took us about 2 and a bit hours, I'd say, on the road. It's pretty rough in some of the sections, but yeah, it's well worth coming to check it out. We've got some whales actually coming past now, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to head back through the track that we just did. There is a few campsites along the way, but unfortunately they're not dog friendly, so yeah, we won't be staying here tonight.
Alright guys, so we made it to camp. We've had a big day driving, done about 7 hours today, and we're at Gawler Bluff campground, right on the beach, and as you can see the sun's going down behind us.
Yeah, and I think it's $15 per vehicle, and you have to call on the morning to get a spot here, so they don't do any like pre-bookings online.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it's also good in a way because it doesn't get booked out too in advance, but yeah, you got to book the day of and you can only do one night. Alright guys, so we left Gawler Bluff campground this morning and made our way up to Denham, only about a half an hour drive, which was nice. And we're staying there at the Tasman Holiday Parks.
And yeah, we're about to go do a shark feeding tour, and there's a bit of like an aquarium. So that's only 10 minutes down the road, and it's almost an hour, I think.
Yeah,
long.
I think it's an hour long kind of guided tour, and it's $35 an adult, but it's meant to be pretty cool, so check that out. Alright guys, so we're at Francois Perrin National Park and we're going to do the Cape Perrin four-wheel drive track. So we're just letting the tyres down. It's meant to be a bit of a sandy, boggy track, so we're going down to 18 to start with, but we might drop them down lower if we need to. But I found it pretty cool that they actually have two compressors here to inflate your tyres on the way back. I've never seen that before in a national park, so that's pretty handy if you don't have a compressor. Made it to Cape Perrin. Took us about an hour and 15 to drive the track, and it was fairly easy going most of the way. A few little kind of soft bits and rough bits, but overall a bit easier than I reckon Steep Point.
Yeah, and we stopped in at South Gregory, which is also a campsite, but you can drive down to the beach too, so we had a look at that, which was pretty nice.
Yeah, nice. Just the contrast with the red, and even at Cape Perrin here, the cliffs here are awesome with that really blue water. So yeah, we're going to hang out here for a bit, and then we'll go check out Skipjack Point and make our way back. Right guys, so we made it to Cape Perrin, and it's a definite must do. It's awesome, the red contrast with the sand and then the blue water.
Yeah, it's a bit like a Broome sort of version.
Yeah, not that we've been there, but
yeah,
I'd assume it's similar. It's awesome, nothing like I've ever seen. And then we went to Skipjack Point, and Monique got a little surprise.
got a little ring.
dropped the knee and popped the question. So yeah, that went well, and it's an awesome spot there. Awesome outlook over the kind of cliffs and water there too. Yeah. So it was a perfect day. So yeah, and made the trek back in about an hour. So yeah, the track's pretty easy at the moment. I think we've had a bit of rain, but it could be worse after a bit of dry and hot weather. But definitely recommend coming out and checking out Cape Perrin and the surrounding areas. Also, the campgrounds would be sick, but we've got dogs.
Didn't have dogs.
But some of them looked awesome too.
Good morning everyone, so we are on our way now to the Monkey Maya Resort.
Yeah, so it's 20 minutes from Denham, which is where we're staying, and they do 3 dolphin feedings a day. Yep. Generally they're in the morning about 7:45, 8:45, and I think one at around 9:30. They vary every day too, but I know they do 3 before 12 o'clock, so check it out while you're there. But we're going to do the 8:45 today. And yeah, you just go there and the dolphins come up to the water. It's natural, but it's not. I mean, me and Monique have seen dolphins all around Oz, and I think that's a bit more special, but we're going to check it out while we're here anyway and check out the resort. So yeah, another nice day. Okay guys, so we left Denham this morning and we made our way up to Carnarvon where we got a few supplies.
Yep, so we're now at Point Quobba campground, and that's $10 per person. You can book when you get here. There is reception, and little tip is to actually just keep driving because there is a turnaround bay for towing vehicles, and you might be able to score yourself a better spot because it seems to be everyone's like...
I read a few reviews, people saying like it's a bit overrated and pretty packed.
Yeah.
And like at the start we were shocked. We were like, wow, it's like worse than a caravan park. Like everyone was like next to each other.
Yeah.
And then we just kept driving and we found this good little spot. I mean, we've got someone probably 5 meters next to us, but then no one kind of that way for a while. So
yeah, we're just going to hang out here for 2 nights.
And the beach is just over there, so hopefully some good fishing and snorkeling.
So we're just gone down to the Quobba blowholes and they were incredible. We've seen quite a few blowholes before, but these like come up really high and actually like almost rain on you when they like are staying up in the air. It's pretty amazing. Definitely the best ones we've seen around Oz. Yeah. Good swell today and nice clear day as well. And what made it even more spectacular was there was whales out right like 100 meters offshore, right in front of the blowhole. So I sent the drone up and got a couple of videos of them. And there's actually a turtle in there as well, if you guys can spot that. He was swimming. I think so. Yeah, I think it's a turtle. It looks like it. But yeah, now we're at just 5 minutes down the road, not even, at Quobba Point. And there's a nice little kind of shallow reef in here that's protected. So we're going to have a snorkel and maybe a sup here. Yeah. And spend the afternoon here. Alright guys, so we've just stopped back into town at Carnarvon and we did a bit of a big stock up. We're heading to Exmouth now, but just 10 minutes out of town is this cool cactus farm. So we're just checking that out and then yeah, it's roughly 4 hours up north and to Exmouth.